Welcome back to the channel. Today we are at the drag strip. As you can see, we're going to be doing some testing with my buddy Riley's car. He's got a Pontiac G8 GT. I believe he's going for the full bolt-on record, which is like 11.6 or 11.7 or something. He has like a fixed seat set up on there, like he has like an energy seat, and like everything else is out of the car, so no back seats, no passenger seat or any of that. But we've got some really fast cars out here. Rick Crawford, he specializes in like the Chevy SS, the CTSVs and stuff. He rented out the track, so it's a private track rental right now. The DA right now is ridiculous. It's like negative 2300 DA. It's like 35 degrees outside, so hopefully we can get some good racing in today. There's definitely some super fast cars out here. I don't have my car because it's getting paint corrected, but you guys are going to see later in this video when I pick it up. But should be a really fun day. I'm going to show you guys Riley's car in a second, the car that I'm going to be driving. Yeah, we'll talk about the mods and all that kind of stuff, and hopefully we'll get on the track and make a couple passes. Alright, so here's the car we're going to be running today. As you can see, he's got pretty meaty tires set up on here, a skinny at the front. Sick car. As you can see, the inside is gutted. Right in there. Just has the NRG seat. But yeah, we should be good to go. I think he's airing down the tires. But yeah, this is the car we're going to be running today. There's a couple of the cars we got. There's Mark Rios' CTSV. My buddy Travis's SRT8. This thing is pretty sick. Purple CTSV coupe. Another G8 over there. ATSV. Zoom in a little bit. My buddy Nick's Chevy SS. So we have a lot of pretty fast cars out here. Another G8. There's a new GT 500 somewhere down there. Next time I see you drive by, I'll get a video of it. But a couple 5.0s down there. But this thing is freaking insane. It's sick. Alright, he's gonna go for a first run, do a little shakedown pass on it, see how the track conditions are, with how the setup is, see if the tire pressure is correct. Do a first log, and I think he's gonna throw me in there after this one, or maybe another test after that, but we'll see how it goes. Hopefully it'll run pretty good. 1063. It's fun. Yeah. .888, 115. All right. What was the mile per hour on that?
15.8. You know what DT was?
What was it?
22.
No way.
It tripped the beam. When it stalled up, you moved a little first, tripped the beam.
Oh. All right. was the time on that? I felt slow.
Like 12.6.
Really?
Yeah.
What the f happened to it?
I don't know. Weren't we going 11s earlier?
Yeah, I was doing 11.82.
Yeah, it went at 12.68.
What was the mile per hour?
115.
What the f? That's weird.
What did you even look down and see what it was reading or no?
Nah.
That's way off.
We get it? No way.
170, 116 some change.
Let's go. What was the mile per hour? 116?
117.
Oh, damn.
Good job, my man. Good job.
Thank you. I think the first one, it was at like 2,300 and had a little line. It was good.
Yeah, that's probably what. That was probably one of the factors. Then also being a little warmer on the second one probably slowed down.
Yeah. Damn, 1162? Sheesh. Alright, so there you have it. We beat the record 3 times. So, as you can see, the third fastest one was 11.71. Then we went ahead and did an 11.62 at 117. Did a 7.32 8th mile. I think it was moving in the 8th mile. And then we went ahead, hot lapped it, and ran on 11.68 at 116. Yeah, we did, I mean, 151 60 foot on this one and 153 60 foot. So they were pretty identical honestly. But yeah, the previous record was 11:79, I believe, at 1:14. So I mean, it's crazy how much faster that is, even compared to earlier today. But yeah, I'm super happy with, you know, how the whole team did today, the car did. I'm just, you know, I'm super stoked to be even here driving for someone else right now. This is a sick opportunity. But yeah, these are the times we ran. Fastest time was 11:62. Then we went ahead and ran 11:68 and then 11:71 3 runs ago. So yeah, super fun day. We were out here all day, and the DA, as you can see, was in our favor. Negative 1600 DA on both of these. So heck yeah. All right, so now we're picking the S4 up from my buddy's detail shop over here at Royalty Auto Spa. Ty's not here right now, and Clayton, but shout out to those two and everyone that worked on the car. This thing is freaking looking better. Honestly, I'm not even capping. This thing looks better than when I bought it in May. Like, literally a mirror finish. You can't even see, like, there's no swirls on it anymore. This thing was hazed in freaking swirls a couple days ago, especially since I just drove it in the snow. If you guys saw my previous videos, but holy crap. This paint's freaking looking crazy. But now we are gonna go home. We're gonna go take the back seats out, gut the trunk, and we haven't done this yet, but we are gonna attempt to take the front seat out because we're gonna be saving like almost 70 pounds on that. So goal tonight is to run a 1095 or faster because 034 Motorsport is doing a contingency program where they'll pay out $300 to whoever can get a Dragy pass of 1095 or faster on this platform. So we're gonna try and do that. The DA right now is close to negative 2,000. I think it's like 38 degrees right now. It's pretty cold. It's getting lower. So enough of the talking. Let's get in the car. I'm show you guys this beautiful paint one more time, but it's literally like a mirror finish. Back home now with the S4. I'm gonna take everything out of the trunk, start stripping everything out of the back, starting with the trunk, and then obviously we're gonna get to the back seats. But for now, I'm gonna be helping my buddy Vizzy with his M4. What's going on with this thing?
Something broke.
Something broke?
And I don't know what it is.
Something BMW, right? Is that right?
I'm hoping it's just like a downpipe gasket. Best case scenario.
Yeah, so right now his car sounds like it's like open downpipe, basically.
It literally broke.
So we're gonna figure out like what's going on, because clearly there's something either broken or loose with this thing. Should be super simple. He said the car, like, the power is still there, so it's should be awful. But update, we have the complete back seat and the trunk gutted. I wanted to just give you guys a quick little tip though. These are triple square head bolts right here that's, you know, used very frequently in these Audis, but I don't own a triple square socket, so what you can actually use is a T50 Torx bit and it works just fine. So I ended up using a little extension to help get a little bit more leverage on this bolt right here and then over there as well. Just be careful not to strip that side. There's these little plastic pieces that are right here that kind of get in the way, but you can get to it. This is already like loose enough for me to unscrew my hand. I'll take it out right now. So as you can see, you have the two in the back and then two in the front, and then just be very careful when this leans back, and then you just disconnect every connector you have down there, and then this comes out. I'm gonna give you guys a disclaimer right now. Be very careful when taking out this front seat because it's super heavy and you risk scratching your pieces. If you have a Prestige or you have an option on your Premium Plus and you have the carbon fiber, just be very careful you don't scratch that up. Use a towel or use anything you can to cover it up just to ensure that you don't damage your interior pieces. Alright, you guys are probably not gonna be able to see this because the car's not that high off the ground, but if you look deep in there, I'm trying to angle it, the light, but his V-band clamp is completely off, which means his V-band bolt probably just backed off from where it was threaded on and just completely loosened from the V-band. So currently he's literally open turbo because his V-band clamp is no longer doing its job and his downpipe is just kind of open right now, which explains why his car is so loud. Alright, so a tip for the front seat. I have the 4 bolts out on all 4 corners and I already disconnected the wiring, as you can see down in there. But basically, you're going to want to pull this little plastic piece up, and then you want to pull on this little tab because it is like right here on this little swivel thing. It's kind of like similar to how you mount it, like the back seats where it like goes into the socket. But basically, you just pull it down, and it literally just slides off. And from here is where you got to be really careful because this seat is really heavy, and you don't have a lot of space to work with, especially if you have all this carbon fiber. You don't want to scratch that up. So just make sure you cover everything up or whatever you don't want to get scratched. I have a towel right now, and I probably need another one, but yeah, we're gonna get this seat out and then we'll be ready to do some testing. See, no more passenger seat, just my driver's seat for now, and then the as you can see, everything else in the back is gutted. So we are going, realistically, I think this thing will probably just do another 10.9. $10.98. Let's go! Alright guys, so that wraps up the vlog. I started this video at around 10 o'clock this morning. It's currently 2 a.m. because I was helping my buddy with his M4. But basically, I mean, I beat a record today with the G8 GT platform. I ran an 1162 and an 1168 and an 1171. So I broke the record 3 times for the previous record, which was 1179 on that platform. But dude, that freaking G8 was moving in the 8th mile. He was doing like a 730 8th mile, which is pretty freaking quick. But I got this thing back from paint correction, 1-stage paint correction, and I immediately went home, stripped it, took the back seats out, the trunk gutted, and for the first time we took the passenger seat out. And I'm gonna show you guys right now. We actually already put it back in. It's a lot easier to put it back in than to take it out, but no carbon fiber pieces were harmed in the making of this video. All this is still good, and we're good to go. So I'm gonna go do this tomorrow because I am half asleep, half awake right now. I'm gonna go put that back because that's gonna take like 10 minutes max. So yep, super proud of the S4. It got some love. Thank you guys for sticking around for this vlog. It was a pretty long one, but it was a really eventful day for me, with starting the day out at the drag strip and driving my buddy's car and beating the record, and then going home and running a 1095 in this thing. So yeah, we ended up running a 1095, a 1096, a 1098, a 1099, and then a couple 11-second passes. But every single one of those runs were super consistent with a mile an hour. We were at 124 mile an hour trap speed every single run. The 8th mile was around the 7-second flat mark at like 98 or 99 or something like that. For now, I am super proud of this thing. We are still number 2 in the world for stock turbo record, obviously behind 034 Motorsport. Honestly, I feel like if this thing had a Hoosier DR2 on it instead of these all seasons, we could probably break into the 10.8s for sure, but it's not worth whatever effort it is to mount new tires on this thing to just run 1/10 of a second faster. I'm not that deep into this. At the end of the day, if you look at this side of the car, I enjoy this car most doing this kind of driving. So you can see the Tyler the Dragon sticker. This car to me is way more enjoyable in the corners on autocross events. But that's just me personally. It's fun and all running 7 quarter miles, but you can only do that so many times until it gets old. Driving on windy roads and back roads out in the mountains is just something. It's a different experience, and obviously I really enjoy that kind of stuff. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for sticking around. Until next video, guys, thank you for watching, and yeah, if you want this car, let me know. I'll sell it to you.